am Aharia. I'm the CEO of A Million Strands. A lot of people say that I am the jack of all trades. I am an author, I'm a singer, I have a prayer ministry, y'all. I love to pray. And I have served some of the best leaders in this country. And I've also been in churches where the pews was very minimal with people. I've been in churches where it was horrible. Now I am dropping a podcast. Y'all listen, I'm gonna be as real as possible with y'all, okay? I need for y'all to tell everybody, go call your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, lottie dottie, and everybody, and tell them to tune in, because I'm telling you, I'm gonna keep it real. Hello everybody, what's up? I am Aharia, and I'm gonna drop some juice for y'all to listen to, or for y'all to drink, whichever one. I am Aharia. I'm the CEO of A Million Strands Hair and Boutique. I have formulated 11 hair products, and I am currently working on 3 more. I am an author, I'm a singer, I have a prayer ministry, y'all. I love to pray. And I just do a lot. A lot of people say that I am the jack of all trades, and that could be true. I believe that. I just do a lot. But, now I am dropping a podcast, and I wanted to drop this podcast so I could just be a little bit more relatable. And, so you all would be able to, just kind of piece everything together about what I have my hands in, and, what I'm doing, how I do it. I want you all to be able to relate to my struggles, to relate to who God has called me to be and what it is that I'm doing. Y'all listen, I'm going to be as real as possible with y'all, okay? So I need for y'all to tell everybody, go call your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, lottie dottie, and everybody, and tell them to tune in, because I'm telling you, I'm gonna keep it real, for real with y'all. So I have been through so much in my life. I've been through so much in my life, and I know that this could possibly help somebody. This is going to help the ears of the people that is tuning in. This is going to help the ears of the people that you may send it to, but I've been through so much in my life, and I've been homeless. I've had my car repoed before. I'm telling you, I used to be bad, y'all. But I believe that a lot of things that I went through, it came from me as I was growing up, just growing up in a home that, eventually became broken. And it produced anger and rage in me, and it caused me to act out in certain ways that was not really embedded in me. It just kind of grew within me because of the things that I had been going through. And with that, I grew up. I feel like I grew up in one of the best homes. I had some of the best things in life. As they would say, I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. But as I grew and as I traveled through this journey called life, I realized that some of the things that I've encountered even in my adult years, it could have really went another way. But I do believe that everything works out for the good of them that is called, to the purpose of what God has for our lives. And, I just kind of wanted to share some behind the scene things. Even there was a time where, I was living in my boutique. And people didn't even know that me and my children was living in my boutique. It probably was a handful of people. Nobody really, extended their hand of, or shall I say, nobody really opened up their doors, but it was a time where, my children, I had to wash them and bathe them in my boutique, and it was a small restroom. And because a lot of people say, even now, they say like, oh my gosh, your kids are amazing, your kids do this, they're so mannerable, they're respectable, but they don't know what we had to go through. And they just look at where we are now, but they don't know what we had to endure and the process of the things that we've been through. So for those of you out there right now that may be coming or maybe going through some things, or you're maybe facing some things right now, just know that God has not forgotten about you. Listen, that's just a tip of the iceberg. I'm not going to go all the way in there right now, but I do want to share that with y'all, because I know that I'm talking to a group of people that you may be going through one of the worst times in your life right now. You may be up against, not having no money. Listen, I've been there, but I want to encourage you, and I want to tell you that God has not forgotten about you. I have served some of the best leaders in this country. I've served some of the best top ministries in this country. And I've also been in churches where the pews was very minimal with people. I've been in churches where, it was horrible. Okay? Like, they shouldn't even have a ministry because they just so nasty. You understand what I'm saying? And when I tell you, all of that was God positioning me, and God putting something in me that I needed to see, so I would know how to handle people, and so I'll know what to do and what not to do. I've been through some stuff. Just so you'll know, I like I say, the pews were very minimal, but I'm telling you, I've been in some dying churches, y'all. And I just know that if you are in that position right now, don't give up. Continue to seek God first. I know that with this platform, my desire is to reach people that may be lying dormant. My desire is to, be as authentic as possible, and to have you to hear a voice that is pure and not corrupt. I know that I'm really excited about this platform and what all we're going to be talking about, and what all we're going to be delving into in this year of 2025. I'm really excited. I want you to make sure that you stay tuned. I want you to, just support. I want you to support. Don't be stingy. I want you to share, because guess what? A lot of people, let me say this, because I have gotten judged so much throughout my life. Just, and it mainly be the people that's really intimidated by the anointing that's on my life, but they just intimidated by the way that I look, by the way that I dress. Not to mention, I am educated, even though I do hair. I have a bachelor's in criminal justice. And It's some women out there that's intimidated because I've always kept my heart pure. Y'all, I'm a lover of people. I can't help it. I'm not fake. I'm not phony. Anybody tell you, oh, Aharia, she gonna keep it real. So I just wanna, I wanna be able to come to you all to let y'all know I'm not perfect, y'all. I am not perfect. I've struggled with anger. I've struggled with being angry, but also showing people grace. I've given people a pass. When they make me angry, I just slip them a little note, and that note say grace on it. Because I'm telling you, I've had a handful of people that tried me in such a way that it makes it a bit challenging at times for me to show grace, but I've shown it. I've shown love. And, with this platform, I'm going to be bringing on a few people that you'll be able to hear, their life and the things that they've struggled with, but also how, they've been able to navigate through certain challenges in their life. And I'm really excited about the people, the women and the men that I'm going to bring on this platform. I'm just excited. So I want you all to stay tuned, to share with your family, your mother, your friends, your father, your sister, your brother, everybody. Tell them to get on here for real with Aharia.